So the Battleborn saga continues. Today we have a 270 amp hour Battleborn. Now one of my viewers who's a mechanical engineer had issues charging this battery. Previously he would charge with 100 amps even though it's rated for 300 amps, but all he could get was 60 amps. So I threw it into my lab and I started testing. And I got a total of 7 cycles and the results were all over the place. First I started with 300 amps, then I did 200 amps, and then it smoked up my whole shop. But then it got worse and it ballooned up. This whole case was huge. And then when the pressure released, I caught it on camera, so check this out. But this morning, I noticed that there's this huge bubble on the side. And this is where the pressure released. Once it builds up, it has to go somewhere. Now, I should also add that this was wired correctly by an engineer. It never was the max continuous current ever exceeded. And when I tested it within spec as well. So that's enough talking. Let's open it up and see what's going on.
This is not even secure.
So one of the cells failed and vented, and when I lifted up the box, you could hear the electrolyte sloshing around. And that is very dangerous. You don't want to touch it, you don't want to breathe it, and it's going to cost a lot of money for me to dispose of this legally and safely. Now to make one of these cells fail, you have to get them pretty hot and abuse them pretty hard. And I noticed that when I lifted off the BMS, that BMS contact with the cells below was not made with a mechanical connection. There were plates just sitting on top of each other. That's it. If there's no mechanical connection, it will generate heat, and that can cause cells to fail. So let's move this battery out of the way and I'll show you the BMS design. It looks like this BMS was fried. It is heated up. Even the plastic on the bottom melted. And this is how it makes contact with the pack below. It's not even a mechanical connection. This is such a horrible design. What in the world were they thinking? And I guess this temperature sensor was causing the bad charging. That is horrible. Imagine having these in your possession. This might be worse than the 100 amp hour batteries. This is awful. Someone needs to teach Battleborn's engineers about mechanical connections. This is just not acceptable. And they could attach it right here. Yeah, this is not cool. I can't believe that. How does an engineer allow for this? This is horrible. After filming that last segment, I thought about it for 1 minute and I realized that it's similar to their other designs. The BMS bus bar above and the nickel plate below are sandwiched together with the case. This design's electrical connection is dependent on a plastic case. So if that plastic case deforms and there's bad current sharing, then you're gonna get hot spots just like their other models. It's a different design, but it's the same problem. The BMS was just placed on the top. Nothing was holding it down. That means that connection is mobile. Think about an RV, a high vibration environment. You don't want electrical connections moving at all. This is probably the worst design I've uncovered out of all the videos on these batteries. This is the worst right here. Now again, I have to tell you guys, whether you have the 100 amp hour or the larger ones, take your battery bank apart into individual batteries and then test each battery, charge it up with the full 100 amps and discharge it and see if it actually works. Because a lot of people will have 6 batteries and they find out that 4 of them have failed. Another YouTuber actually had that and I'll link him down below. And it seems like there's a bigger problem in the bigger packs. So again, if you have these, please take them apart and test them yourself. And check the case for melted parts. That's been a common thing as well. Now, usually when I spot a problem like this, the company responds and they fix it, but I'm not hearing anything. I even tried texting and calling the CEO and I'm hearing crickets. Now, if you own these batteries, there is a class action lawsuit investigation and I'll have a link down below for that. Also, I'm not part of the lawsuit. I'm not gonna make a penny from that. I don't have any stocks for or against the company. I have no sponsorship contracts, exclusivity deals, nothing. My entire business model and my terms and conditions for video review are on my website. The reason I'm making these videos is because people are having issues, and this is dangerous. These connections are horrible, especially for people that rely on these. These are used for off-grid systems. Imagine being on a boat in the middle of the ocean with these batteries. That is terrifying. That is crazy. And usually when we complain, the company responds and fixes it. This time I'm getting nothing. So it's really frustrating. And I'm gonna keep making videos until they respond. Because this is not right. This is a safety issue. This is a bad design. Everyone agrees. Now, if you have a game changer battery and it's experiencing issues, please send it my way. I would love to rip it apart. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.